咻。好，来看看校正的结果如何。今天也是妈的叫了一整天，总该有个收获了。嘟嘟嘟。希望我的电脑不要被吵到爆炸。
I'm grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? That hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently. John's family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other. And who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to gag you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
哦，这画面 Switch 真的追不太上啊。哦，这个已经到现在的电脑游戏的水准了。
Take it easy until we're out of town. Ain't no point in causing a row. Is that right? Whoa there. So it's Fort Mercy you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time.
没有，这叉8360
Fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
也是原版啊。
Decent fella.
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican
哇，
War.
这个画面太恐怖啦！
I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians. Or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is. So what are you doing up at the fort?
这个画面跟二代还是稍微比较好一点的，但是我觉得这画面也跟二代差不多了。
Don't you do fight about as sociable as most rated back to you.
太恐怖了吧！
I ain't one to judge a man by the company.
调出个怪物来。
Been friends for a long time.
Are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine and cream gravy they are, not like thieves' land. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hold up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all? Yeah. So it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson, do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guy. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you're better off not knowing.
I'll tell you, Mr. Marston, those coyotes eat better than I do. Not far now, Mr. Marston. The fort's just over this hill. You. Whoa. Listen, mister. This here is what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Let's go. Load up now. Bill! Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge. No more Dutch. And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Oh. Poor John.
晚安，晚安。 哇，电脑快烧起来了！跑这个画面，电脑一定烧。
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarlane. Miss Bonnie McFarlane.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarlane. I don't know.
晚安，晚
What are you
安。
doing?
Just trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
把那个洗上去，
Just like you.
把那个
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later and help me patrol the perimeter? You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
I sure can use an extra pair of hands around here. Let's see if we can get you back in the saddle.
"没想到4090也是很吃紧啊，跑这个画面也是很吃力。
There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarlane.
I picked out a fine horse for you. Yeah! Let's make a tour of the ranch so you can get your bearings. To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral. Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase. That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better. That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl. Yeah! back to the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarland.
Come on, this is the only chance you're gonna get to rest.
这我也不知道哎。
How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot then riding a horse seems to take it out of you.
最近一定会播的是人龙啊，
Sure. Come on in.
啊，人龙播完我再看会有什么东西出来。
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do?
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time. Come on, then. Let's mount up and take a look around. Hello, mister.
我看来要开打喽！
Right, follow me. Keep your eyes peeled for anything suspicious.
怕的我不会玩，我不玩。
Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team. Look, those damn rabbits are at the crops again.
我知道，我有看啊
Give me a hand, will
我有
you?
看到。
Get your rifle out. It's about time these little thieves met their maker. Better at shooting rabbits than outlaws, I see. Kill those little vermin. Looks like we're going tomorrow.
那个给我看起来就像宝可梦啊，非常宝可梦啊。我可以感受到作者是有意识去做的。
We've still got plenty of ground to cover. If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Damn coyotes are bad! We can't afford to lose any more livestock. Kill them, Mr. Marston. Come on, boys. your room.
今晚宵夜有着落。你说这群胶囊哦。
You know, you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But
嗯
don't
但
take
是
out
都
that gun.
没得闹我扒
We'll
皮
do
啊。
whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
This is you, Mr. Marston.
Come on.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
目前玩起来的感觉跟 Switch 差太多太多啦，真不知道他出那个复刻版是出心酸的。晚安晚安。哎，怎么还没出任务出来啊？晚安晚安。
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you doing today?
I'm well, Miss McFarland. Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm fine. Thank
现
you.
在正在燃烧我的电脑，
How are your ribs?
Fine. Little
去让
sore,
最高
but
品质的
rest
碧
your
血狂
scars
杀
is nothing happened.
Good. Come in, come in. You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson or what you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale, and by telling you, not only will I be putting your life in danger, but also threatening the lives of some people that I hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem to be prying.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
But I bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I hate to take
恭喜恭喜！
miss.
Oh, you won't be. I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
We'll see.
All right, I'll show you how we ride around these parts. Whoa!
不会啊，它还是可以用的、啊。它只在于它要不要而已。
On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go!
Go!
I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this. Come on, Mr. Marston! This sure beats milk and cow!
哦，头文字 D 跑法。
This is how it's done! Should I wait for you to catch up? Would you like me to slow down? Here! Come on! Let's go! Come on!
哦，你看、啊、他在那个360时代的时候就已经把画面可以超到这种地步了，
Let's go!
我觉得有点恐怖啊！这个画面跟2代根本有得拼啊！来看，Anarchy，
On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this!
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland.
看风景，看的路，看得太过于入迷了。
How you doing back there? Are you saving the best for last? Let's go. I bet you're starting to regret your brave words, Mr. Farland.
Come on, boy!
Call yourself a rancher? Jiggle those spurs, Miss McFarland. Go. Come on. Whoa there.
看，打住啊，靠背。
Come on.
Try to keep up, will you?
Come on. Let's pick up the pace. Sure.
You know, you should go pay the marshal a visit in Armadillo.
而且我记得复刻版还没有中文，
I'm sure he could
所以还是得用汉化版本。
Mr. Williamson.
Yeah, I might just do that, Miss McFarland.
你看它那个画面，如果可以超到这个程度，对不对？代表他们制作团队也有办法在 PC 版上面把画面超到这个程度才对。但是他却没有，不懂他。
Mr. Marston, how are you?
Good, Miss McFarland. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me?
都把画面超到5K 了。
Get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman. Take the driver's seat. Come on.
嗯。
Is there a problem, Mr. Marston? Can we get going?
有新电脑就可以有新气象。
Almost buzzard food a couple days ago.
I have you to thank for that, Miss.
So do tell me, have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
No, Miss, I have not.
Well, that's a relief. Perhaps there's hope for you yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, Miss.
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, Miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure.
所以应该是买全新的吧？
Personality.
I just know there are two theories to arguing with women.
还是组二手的？
Neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response. You never did tell me where you live.
I have a small holding up in Great Plains.
A farmer? Yeah. And
全新的比较保险。
And at what point during your day of hunting down outlaws do you find time to raise chickens?
Only been at it 3 years or so. I guess I'm kind of new to it.
买二手的都不知道那台电脑被拿来超过。
Right now.
Uncle? Well, he's not my uncle, as far as I know. Just an old dog who's...
哇，这个大峡谷，
Kind of fella laboring under the delusion that age brings wisdom.
看到这个画面没有？这画面，
Your entire livelihood.
感觉他那个好像不是图片哎，好像都是3D 物件。我的老天啊，算到这种程度了。难怪我的显卡在哀嚎，看它算到后面去了。
How well do you know New Austin? Who's we?
Me and the folks I used to work with. Yeah, New Austin. The last real outlaw country. Where the old ways still hold true. Do a man wrong, he'll shoot you for it. You do a man right, well, he still may shoot you for it. But at least you have an idea of what's right and what's wrong there.
Dear, oh dear, Mr. Marston. What dreadful novel did you get that romanticized dribble out of? Those days are
对
long
啊
gone if they were
这
ever
画面你这画面都比那个现在的游戏猛了吧？
We'll be lucky
跟现在很多游戏比都望尘莫及啦，
cowboys.
更不要说这10几年前的游戏了。
You look like a man who's been through the mill.
饱经历经风霜的男人
You've，lived some life. I'm 27 years old and I have rarely left Hennigan's Stead. Although many years ago we did briefly employ a French governess. Well, I think she was French. She said she was French, but she spoke Russian. That was when Paul thought I would become a lady.
A change of pasture doesn't always make for a fatter cat.
I know, and I wouldn't change my life for all the money in the world. I'm just saying, sometimes I wish I'd been, well, braver. Been to more places, seen more things. So this is Armadillo. Manhattan it is not, but it does okay for us.
这个破关不知道多久哦，我是没打算解支线的，我测这个画面，我只是想要测主线而已。
Right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine.
他是要抄掉他以前的伙伴吗？
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him. Meet me in front of the general store when you're done.
Not feeling ill, I hope. Need some laudanum?
How are you, friend?
I'm selling some good tonics if you need them.
Thank you.
Stay away from the salt pork and tobacco.
哦，还要那么久哦，20-30个小时。
Well, thanks for driving me.
我的电脑抄得起20-30个小时。
For once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take the stage.
我现在是强迫用自己的电脑的效能去把它的画质撑起来，这算是一种暴力破解法，没有任何优化的。
Howdy, partner.
Excuse me.
Hey, you got a visitor.
Shut up, you! And what you want?
My name's John Marston. You wanted to speak to me.
I did?
Apparently so.
Why?
I guess because we're both in the business of the law.
You that fella from the train company?
No, I'm from Fort Mercer.
Fort Marshall?
一代应该是没有什么机会重置的吧？
One of them Williamson boys.
Calm down.
Go on, shoot him, mister. Shoot him.
Come on, what, you getting cute with me, boy?
What's going on here?
PC 吗？没错啊，算 PC。
I got me one of them Williamson boys.
I got me one of them idiots who give marshals a bad name.
Jonah, put your gun down. You must be the man from Blackwater.
阿星也有登记商标，但是他干嘛要出那个复刻版？
That dog ain't too bright, but he seems loyal.
Jonah, get out of here for a minute.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson.
他出那个复刻版就直接就打碎了、啊，打碎这个念头啊。
Oh, I done seen enough of your hide around here, friend.
I think there's some school children down the way you can go and frighten.
Oh, hardy fucking hard.
What are you doing here, Mr. Marston? Apart from frightening my deputies.
I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williamson.
Okay.
复刻版，
He's outside my jurisdiction.
而且还是
Next county.
低配移植，移到 Switch 去，神经病。
Of course, Bill Williamson and his boys have tended to keep themselves away from my town.
So you're happy to have him out there?
I ain't happy, but I also ain't suicidal. My job is to keep this town safe, not clean up all of these 3 counties. It's hard enough around here.
You know, I hear you speak, and suddenly I'm reminded of how some of the people I respected most in my life had a problem with authority. What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends have enjoyed spending your time running around pursuing noble causes. My cause is to keep this town from turning into a living hell for the folks who live here.
他这个就让我想到那个这一次网飞上的那个3点10分，
Why? What's happening?
Right now?
警长最后被威胁一下就 就放弃了。怕坏蛋跟他鱼死网破。那片算是我觉得看起来蛮不错，看完之后我觉得蛮不错的西部片。
All right, tell you what. Let's go deal with them hoods in the saloon. Then we'll discuss Williamson.
对啊，送坏蛋上车啊。可是那坏蛋其实也不坏啊，他只是该怎么讲？他一直希望有人去手刃他嘛，他一直很想自杀嘛，啊，只是一直找不到机会。
Come on then, Marston. Follow me.
So who are we looking for?
Bunch of two-bit hoodlums, led by this fella called Walt. Goddamn road agents who prey on the stages coming in and out of town. Drivers in Armadillo spend more time with their hands in the air than on the range these days.
And you're happy to let them drink in your saloon?
Happy? No. But the way I figure it, better they're carousing in there than out robbing decent folk.
That's an interesting approach to law enforcement.
I do what I can, Mr. Marston. We ain't the government.
There's a dumb rat bastard now. Let's follow him. See what kind of hole he crawls into.
《狂杀10万里》啊。
Let's go, Marston. I've been after that son of a bitch for months.
谁演的啊？那个，我要看是演的人是谁。
Damn, he's seen it. Come on, don't lose him.
Come on! Walt's as bad as you say he is, why don't we just beef him now while we got the chance?
Because that ain't how the law works.
Is that right, Marshal?
And alive, he can still talk.
Doesn't sound like he's a man to be reasoned with.
He ain't.
看名字我还是想不太起来。
Walt's gang's been growing fast.
Outlawing's easy money for easy work.
Shoulder Springs, Gap Tooth Ridge, these boys get around. Walton's a start, but there's plenty more where he came from.
那个网飞有吗？之前有啊，下线。
Looks like he's holding up at the old Pleasant's house. Let's hold up a minute and find a spot for our horses.
我是蛮爱看西部片的啦，但是网飞他最近集资拍的西部片我都蛮讨厌的。网飞拍怎么都拍的那么失败呀、
Move up to that wagon on your right. I'll cover you. Marston, take that bastard behind the crate. Head for the crate, boy. I'll cover you. Take that fella behind the rock, boy.
This boy just ain't that tough.
Move up to that rock. I'll keep you covered. Watch out for that sneaky bastard behind the outhouse. Right. Take cover behind the outhouse. Careful, there may be more of them. It's your day of reckoning, boys. Who's that woman you brought with you, Marshal?
Oh shit！
That's Walt inside the house. Let's see if we can
him alive.
Walt, your killing days are over. It'll be trial and the rope for you.
Not a bad shot, Mr. Marston. Why don't you check in with me next time you're in town?
I don't want to be no.
像他之前有放一部我忘记叫什么名字了，复仇什么挖沟的广告，一直讲要上啊，我就一直很期待，就上了是一坨屎，超火大。所以这一代还是有声望值的。之前那个七角龙我也蛮好看，我也蛮喜欢看的。应该不是叫什么七角龙，我只知道有个蛟龙。一直翻拍的作品。是7个人没错啦，应该是7个人。抱歉，我不帮支线，我只解主线。因为它是一直翻拍的啊，一直翻拍的，就是以前的有人写出来的经典故事啊，一直被重演，就很像那个754一样啊，很像754。其实搞不好真的是这超754的，因为故事结构差不多，故事结构也差不多。反正就是农民集资，请人来保护村庄。
I just been up in the canyon, spying like you said. I think I seen me a couple of them rustlers. I think it was the Ballard twins and a couple of Mexicans.
They up there right now?
Well,
绝杀令虽然不算西部片的，但是也挺有德州的味道的。
Yes, sir, right now.
That sarcasm's most unbecoming, Eli. It's gonna hold you back in life, even worse than your lazy eye. All right, let's go. You ride with us again, Marston?
有啊，有僵尸 DLC 啊，不过我不知道我会不会碰僵尸 DLC 有剧情吗？一直帮保安官。所以一样是 John 让他
Blackwater that says otherwise.
Are you some kind of vigilante?
You don't look like no
这样遇到僵
It's
尸，
complicated. I came because it was made impossible for me not to.
You sure are a tight-lipped son of a bitch, mister.
I guess I am. Ain't gonna dig this hole no deeper.
Ain't you all proud and superior? Don't forget you need us more than we need you. Bill Wings and folded
哎、
you
我现在玩起来，我真的觉得他跟二代其实差不多哎、他跟我玩起来感觉跟二代一样，
Otherwise, I'll put a hole in your hillbilly head and watch your tiny
因为画质很好的关系嘛，那我玩起来有点二代的即视
To be
感。
honest with you, Marston, I ain't for all this government interference.
Believe me, Marshal, neither am I.
I try to keep the federal boys happy. I mean, we need all the help we can get. But what does a flannel mouse city boy who's never forked a bale of hay in his life know about a state like New Austin?
Nothing, I reckon.
All this manifest destiny hogwash, taming a wild
哦，
man.
一代接近结
For
局，
now, eyes open
所以又到了一个地方，然后就那个地方有一堆僵尸。哇，看这大峡谷啊！这二代都没这种画面吧？
follow me.
二代我记得没有盆地耶。
Be ready, boys. We're probably going to be outnumbered.
And those bastards ain't short on firepower neither.
Let's see how many there are. If we can take them alive, good. If not, smoke the sons of bitches.
Music to my ears, Marshal.
二代我也都没看过黑水镇。啊，所以你们全部人待在这里要干嘛？要我上去？
Damn! Those bastards were waiting for us.
哦，给！
Let's split up. You take the left, boys. I'll go right. Marston, you can go with the deputies. Cover me.
For Christ's sake.
What have we got here?
Sweet mother of God. Let's move up, boys.
That was some pretty damn good shooting, John.
Yep. Maybe you ain't the tenderfoot I thought you was.
Coming from you, friend, that's a real compliment.
Oh my good God.
Hell no. Looks like that's all of them for now. Let's push forward to the bridges.
This way. Are you kidding?
Oh my good lord!
嗯，这种掠夺的模式也跟二代一模一样。
Are you kidding me?
We're done for. You rustlers make me sick.
You're gonna die!
You got him good!
Friend, I'ma curl you up like a...
Hey, was that you or me?
I doubt you'll be needing this.
I'm the goddamn law.
This is bad.
Don't just stand there.
They're holding the bridge up ahead.
好加在它还有自动瞄准的存在啊，不然那个用手把瞄其实真的不好瞄。
Damn, those baller twins got themselves an army.
Yeah, rustling's a profitable business, and they ain't short on willing recruits these days.
Why a man break his back working 12 hours a day? Follow me! Some goddamn help you are, Marston.
Look lively! They're all across the ridge!
Don't test me now!
Where's your brazen irons now? Come on, let's take that ridge!
I'm gonna beat you out.
Follow me!
We should cross paths with the marshal up here.
He's been giving them hell on the other side.
That marshal of yours sure doesn't seem to mind getting his hands dirty.
Oh, he ain't afraid to pull the trigger, all right.
And he's been after these rustlers for a long
哎
time.
这样他在这一步他会遇到那个吗？以前的伙伴吗？我说除了那个他要杀的人以外啊。致命的快感。我记得他好像会，
I'll kill the hell out of you!
他有遇到女的吗？那个后来去当赏金猎人。
More of these some bitches. Smoking boys. Sweet mother of God. I played too shallow without a reading, boy.
哦，敌人真多哦。
Keep pushing forward, boys.
哦，只会遇到要追击的追杀的人，就道奇跟比尔。
Come on, take some of that fire off the marshal.
走开！那个保安官处处被我针对。我看在后面。
What the hell are you aiming at me for?
No.
那寡博。
We've come from Mr. Zoltan's cattle. Are you kidding me? You got him good.
Hey, wait for us, you idiot.
好，墨西哥佬还会遇到。
You might as well give it up now.
Let's get as close as we can before opening fire.
Fire wheel, boys. Try to keep the captain hostages alive.
Get those thieves back!
Where's your brazen irons now?
一代以目前我玩到的现在这样的品质，其实也是神作啦。
Come
哎，他那个音乐是最后的音乐。是最后音乐的旋律。这个大戏。
Again anytime soon. Quick, let's get those hostages free.
结果罗斯只想到要找约翰来当杀手。
Thanks, Marshal.
威胁他。
Just get them cattle back safe.
All right.
但是他也没想到，
Well done, Mr. Marston.
他儿子有没有可能出来当山呢
？I'll do what I can. You know, as you can see, this country is infested with all manner of scum.
Say that again.
Well, one other thing, Marston, Mr. Johnson, sir, it's Mr. West Dickens. He's missing.
有难度。
Mr. West Dickens, the tonics merchant. He was due in town last week.
Oh, the narcotic and bat piss salesman who cons housewives out of their money with promises of eternal youth.
Yes, him, but I think you're being a little unfair. He's helped a great many of the county, and many of the townsfolk are really.
哦，可能要从军了。
Hear that, Marston? We just butchered a gang of thieves, and the town is up in arms about a missing snake oil merchant. I am so glad to be serving such a wise and respectable people. Come on, Eli.
不然少个人帮帮爸爸复仇啊！干约翰这种被炸到干了，最后还被干掉，说不过去啊！他讲严格一点，他比亚瑟还苦逼啊！他算是比亚瑟还苦逼的角色啊！而且亚瑟花这么多功夫救回来的人，最后还是被搞死。这个长大超不像约翰。应该不会这么惨吧？有到这么苦逼吗？哇，这个大荒野，看到这个大荒野的画面。值啊！今天下午的功夫没有白费，瞧了一整个下午，就在那边瞧这一片跟空战骑兵。 所以他老婆有出轨的可能性。晚安，晚安。
Excuse me. Excuse me, sir. You need help? Mister, you alive?
Fuck. God damn it. Good heavens.
Motherfucker.
I said, no, I'm not okay. Do I look like I'm okay?
You look pretty good for a corpse.
Praise be.
Move up, mister. Time to get you to a doctor or an undertaker. Whichever you need once we get to town.
St. Peter, open up them pearly gates. I'm coming home.
Come on, mister. Come on.
昨天那款还没啊。我原本今天在瞧空战6啊，空战6瞧一瞧，就发现这一块瞧的比较好。啊，瞧出来的画面太舒服了，就开这一片了。
To Armadillo! Godspeed!
Ooh.
What is your name, friend? John Marston. Oh, good God! Out of the frying pan into the fire!
这一块是没什么问题啊，跑起来没什么问题。有经过1天的压力测试，但是我不能保证能不能玩到最后。他的讯息是可以玩到最后啦。What the fuck is that?
To a doctor! What the hell happened to you? Bandits! Hoodlums! The scoundrels robbed me blind and left me to die!
I can see that.
Once again, a victim of my own success. They seemed a man in a well-cut suit and this happened.
Do you know who they were?
No idea. I'm not the kind of man who has enemies. They don't appear to be giving up.
Christ's sakes, man, you're gonna be fine. We're nearly there. You need more than a doctor, my friend. We're here. Stay with me.
Where the devil are we?
Armadillo, we made it safe, you'll be happy to know.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. You're a gentleman and a true man of honor.
Coming from you, I doubt that means much, but I appreciate the civility.
I owe you, sir. And I always pay my debts. Jesus.
既然我救了你的命，应该要给点好处吧。
I'll be your man for.
Let's get you fixed up first. Then we'll decide what you're my man for.
Excuse me.
他这一代有娱乐吗？有什么可以 happy 的地方吗？ 没有，太可惜了吧。长牌10分老套，所以那个赌客庄有很多暗袋。2代好像就没有作弊的选项了，好像都得要脚踏实地的赢了。7骑士，他名字蛮多的啦。我那时候他看到的那个名称叫七蛟龙啊，什么挖沟5个字，什么什么七蛟龙。
Hey, friend, care to play a hand or two? That's mighty kind of you.
She knew he was married.
Call you.
Well, I got paid not to tell a law.
Come to Pappy.
也太惨了吧！
I think I'll leave while the going's good.
Wetting my tonsils all night long.
If you're looking for a game, you came at the right time.
That contract was
哎呀，都会及时 save， 不让你 save 漏的大法嘛。哎，你发现了文雅的衣服，这可以让你在扑克牌游戏中作弊。所以我可以去换装了吗？换衣服。没有，骗人。我的衣服呢？你不是说发现了吗？
Well, hello there.
Hey, partner.
I'm sure you find something you like here.
Thank you.
Well, I hope you leave satisfied one way or another.
Follow Charlie. He's a good one to sniff out trouble. Stick next to the dog, mister.
天堂前要阻止所有的罪犯。啊，赌博之后再说吧。先去保家卫国。所以说互动性是一代做的比较好。有小偷。
I see you here again, you're dead!
还可以选择干掉他跟不干掉他。我二代只在乎活着有没有赏金而已。哇，要白天了。他这应该有可以休息的地方才对啊。还是晚上。来吧，帮我播你。还没开。 应该有一个可以回溯时间的才对啊。不会吧？他该不会跟沙漠一样不能重置时间吧？
Are you blind? I'm right here.
应该要给我一个场所是让我可以休息的。
Mr. Marston, I've been hearing about your plans.
Have you, Miss McFarland?
Yes, from Lee Johnson. To settle here and build a life for yourself.
I'm afraid those aren't my plans. See, I already have a life. Well, I had one, and I'm trying to reclaim it. Or maybe what you could say is I had two, and I'm trying to end one of them so the other can survive.
You do so love to talk in riddles, Mr. Marston. Do you do that, I wonder, as a substitute for having anything interesting to say?
Probably, Miss McFarland.
Oh, call me Bonnie, you fool. Call me Bonnie.
Miss McFarland, I'm married. I have a son. I had a daughter, but she died. Years before that, I rode in a gang. We robbed banks, trains.
哇，这个资历深厚。
Bill Williamson was in that gang. Now, if I don't capture my former brother in arms, great harm will befall my family. Now, I don't suppose any of this is very interesting to you, but I hope it explains why I wasn't so eager to talk about it.
No, I do understand. I had no idea. You poor man.
Even in this new country, memories don't really fade. My father was an illiterate Scot born on the boat into New York. He never saw his homeland, but to hear him talk about it, you'd imagine he only ever ate haggis and wore a kilt. And he hated the English for what they had done to his great-grandparents that he'd never met. People don't forget. Nothing gets forgotten.
他知道这女的在勾引他。
When it comes to money. And you know, even now, after all his labors, my father's debts are still terrible. I worry every day about us losing the ranch. It would kill him.
My father died when I was 8 years old. His eyes were, well, let's just say he was blinded in bar fights south of Chicago. My mother died during childbirth. She was a prostitute and he was her, well, I don't know what he was. So I was sent off to an orphanage and ran away and fell in with a gang.
My word. What a difficult life you've lived.
The leader of the gang taught me how to read, taught me how to see all that was good in the world. He was a great man in a way.
But you killed people.
Sure. And I've suffered for it. And that's the life I left, or tried to leave. said too much, Bonnie. I'm an uneducated killer, sent here to do all I can do well.
很小声吗？
In cold blood, so that another man may do his part to cut crime in an area, and a rich man can be elected governor on the back of these promises.
Civilization is a truly beautiful thing, Mr. Marston. Listen, can you help me?
Well, I can try. What do you need, money?
No, nothing so complicated. I need an extra hand to take out the herd to pasture.
有 echo 很正常啊，那是因为我把那
Point
个
me in the right direction.
你一定听到，同时听到喇叭的声音。哎呦，哎呦，太冷会放假，真的假的？我有没有看错？太冷会放假？
Come on, Mr. Marston. Let's get these cows moving. All right, let's head over to the cow pen. It's about time a budding farmer such as yourself learned how to herd cattle.
所以有机会放假。
Thank you for telling me all that back
这么好。
there. It must have been hard for you.
Hope you understand now why I've been playing my cards somewhat close to my chest.
They're lucky to have a man like you. How are you today? All right, let's see if you can herd cows as well as you can charm humanity.
Come on.
Keep on moving. That's it. Stay behind them, Mr. Marston. Nice job, Mr. Marston.
Drive them down the road, Mr. Marston.
New Austin under new reign of terror.
This way. We need to take them out to the pasture.
Here.
对啊，放寒假啊，这是对上班族来讲。低温假之前有放吗？那阳明山下雪的时候有放低温假，我怎么不记得有放低温假？
Keep going, Mr. Marston. He's just showing off now.
Good. Now we need to move this entire herd out to the far pasture for grazing.
Yeah.
Keep sweeping behind them. That way they'll stay together.
哦，所以是有学校放假而已。
Control that horse,
不过
will
我
ya?
记得公司行号好像没放这种假啊。
Keep it moving.
You're not bad with the herd. Ranching might be your true calling, Mr. Marston. Either that or you were a cow in a past life.
Thank you, Miss McFarland.
I'll see you later. I have work to do back at the ranch.
Let's go.
这一次看看阳明山还没有机会下雪。5度哎，好恐怖哦！哼，猎魔要再版了，干！我根本没看到 实体的盒子，他出我过没看过，我在那个钢弹贝斯里面也没看过，他到底有没有出过？都是看得到消息啊，看不到实体啊。什么5度？那就气温5度啊。绑货品太无耻了吧！太低了吧？礼拜2跟3啊，礼拜2、3就这么低啊。本年度最冷寒流，虽然本年度目前才1月而已。礼拜1开始会开始冷到夸张，没错啊，9度就快冷死了，但是它还要再降4度啊。所以软炉什么都要准备好。我目前玩这一片就可以让我有个软炉在旁边，这个软炉效果很好。它这一代没有瞬移哦。没有瞬移挺痛苦。我现在4090就已经散发出一种超级热能。
Listen, son, I know you got a mission. Right now, I need another gun.
Why? What's happening?
We've had this problem for months with this group of bandits who are getting drunk and murdering settlers. Last night, they went to a big place up near Ridgewood.
They burnt the place down, killed the men, burning most of them alive, and raped the women. Women folk then got their throats slit. One of them survived and walked in here this morning.
Anyway, we got
对啊，这一代没有站牌。
Will you ride with us?
All right.
Thank you, John Marston. It's gonna be a bloody job.
Huh. I don't think I know any other kind, sir.
Hey, wait up!
All right, let's go. Stay together. Marston, I hear you caught up with Mr. West Dickens.
I did. For a man who claims to have found a remedy to all ailments, he was in pretty bad shape.
How are the McFarlands, John?
They're holding on, but that ranch is in trouble.
But we dealt with the rustler problem.
For now, yes. But that ain't enough. They got greater forces working against them. Drew's a rancher, not a businessman.
Railroads, motor cars, telephones. opening a world of new opportunities.
好像也没越来越文明啊，差不多。
With no head for business, or a blacksmith whose customers can buy tools for half the price out of a Spalding's catalog.
可能是他走的地方比较乡
I see
下。
him. Marston, you and Eli go check it out.
Ain't no survivors here, Marshal.
晚安，晚安。恭喜你，今天又为了
Man, this don't look
国民的
too good.
GDP 贡献了自己一份心力。
Somebody was so busy killing people, they went and dropped their gun. Yeah.
哎，话说 TJ 的婚礼不是快了吗？我记得他不是讲1月多，他现在应该在忙着他的
What kind of
婚
man
礼。
does that? A bunch of weak men. A pack of cowards is the most dangerous kind.
Some men are just born plain evil.
I think it's this land that makes the men, as much as the other way around. Men are born, and then they're formed. At least that's how I see it.
I can see more vultures up ahead.
But let's
应
take
该
a
来
look,
不及
boys.
吧？
Man, more dead bodies. The fire's still smoking. Those
嗯，
scumbags
蛇
must
年
still
宝
be
宝
around.。
Come on. Their trail leads to Ridgewood Farm. Come on, let's hurry.
Sons of bitches!
If you once run a gang of outlaws, Marston.
他问这问题太愚蠢了。我就是帮派啊，我就是帮派分子。
This is too quiet. I got a bad feeling about this. All right, boys, let's have a look around.
Shed's clear, Marshal! The door's locked, Marshal! No one here! Come!
That ain't right. No one would board up a barn like this. Come on, John. Shoot that door open.
"哇，太狠了吧！这确定是是强盗吗？
Holy sweet mother of mercy.
Please, please don't shoot me. Some bandits came by and took us hostage. They're holed up in the farmhouse. Some of my family is being kept hostage inside.
This has gone far enough. Get into that house and smoke those sons of bitches.
Drop your guns and walk away!
been a bad move.
All right, boys. We need to get into that house right now.
Let's see what you
See
got.
one of them. I'm the goddamn law.
我就觉得约翰闹蛮厉害的，4个人干那么多个人，然后这边还可以毫无损
Stay
伤
with。me. Or we're done for.
Hell no. You messed with the wrong damn lawman.
Oh, brother.
Friend, you got a yellow.
Make a break for the shed when the coast is clear. There'll be a deputy waiting for you.
Thank you. I was convinced I was dead.
Excuse me, mister.
Look out there!
Ah.
This gone far enough. Get into that house and smoke those sons of bitches. Alright, boys, we need to get into that house right now.
他这一代有那个吗？有子弹时间吗？我怎么按不出
What
来
you？got on you, friend?
Hellfire! I'm the goddamn law.
我按不出来啊，哪呢？
Ain't my first time, mister.
Hell no. 晚点会学到，所以我刚刚太早走进
Let's
去
get
了。
it done.
Ain't you a pretty little thing? I'm gonna enjoy this!
As soon as you can, make a run for the shed. Keep your head down.
Oh, thank God.
Follow me!
There's a deputy waiting for you in the shed out back. Make a run for it when it's clear.
They did unspeakable things to me.
Looks all clear, fellas. Let's check up on the farmers. Damn you.
还真可以打到他脑袋开花。
Some folk tried escaping to the south, but then some robbers started chasing him down like wild dogs. I thought you were supposed to protect us, Marshal. You folk ain't men. You ain't nothing. You're just a man on a government payroll taking money that the rest of us have to pay for with our lives. What is wrong with this country?
Mount up, men. The man that kills the boss of that bunch gets $50.
It ain't about the money, Marshal. These are people's lives, people's homes.
警长表示：“你们自己要拿枪反抗啊！”
Mount up, boy! We gotta get after those bandits!
Hurry, boys! Let's get after them!
Come on! What's your beef with wages anyway, Marston?
Let's just say he's the currency in a complicated transaction.
What the hell you talking about?
Some people I have the displeasure of knowing want him dead.
Why does that involve you?
We used to run in a gang together. It was once like family.
If this is how you treat your family, I'd hate to see what you do to your enemies.
That was a lifetime ago. And bearing in mind, he's left me for dead the last 2 times I've seen him. I'm about figuring we've moved past the family part.
Your last visit to Fort Mercer didn't go too well, Marston. What were you thinking going up there by yourself?
I wasn't thinking. I was acting in pure anger.
Is that somebody on the cliff?
You just walk away now, John.
Hmm?
I didn't kill you before, but I sure
Bill.
as shit will now.
Bill.
Get yourself down here, Bill. You know you ain't man enough to stop me. You know I don't want to kill you, but I will.
You always did have a high opinion of yourself, John. Dutch always said you were an arrogant son of a bitch. I guess he was about right. Get him, boys! Everybody, take cover! In that shed!
敌人在高处，有点难打啊。好家在这里没有炸弹跟火箭筒。
Keep together and stay in here. This is the best cover we got.
Christ alive!
My God!
Just drop the gun! It ain't worth it!
原来比尔他们这么血腥，还是之前道奇约束的好。
Goddamn rapists! I'm gonna have man for breakfast.
Look out! Here comes some more of them bastards.
Hold it right there!
Let's make these bastards pay for what they did to those farmers.
Why do you want to die?
Surrender, or we'll kill every last one of you. We're gonna burn Fort Mercer to the ground! You'll pay for what you did at Ridgewood!
You killed me when you had the chance.
Hey, look what I got here. There's something that you're still breathing.
亚瑟的坟墓根本没有吧？
Oh.
Norman Deek.
Nice to see you again, buddy. Thanks for your help, John. Norman here is gonna help us get to Bill. Ain't you, Norman?
Thank you, Mr. Dick. Mighty kind.
Fuck you!
Hog time. Let's get him to jail.
Come on.
卖药老头。
Come on. Let's go. Slow up. That cougar tore that preacher a new armpit. Howdy.
怎么都那么久？不对啊，这里怪怪的，之前都没有那么久过啊，之前都是秒进诶，怎么可能这边会卡那么久啊？看起来游戏还在运行呢。不会是真卡吧？看来只能先重开一下，但是重开它开始是从那边开始，看一下。 有啊，有自动存档啊。
Let's go. Come on. Yeah. Come on.
我是超想要用一次加特林机枪，用加特林机枪很爽。可以的话，我想要买一台加特林机枪车。因为你看那些西部片，最后能够左右战局的都是加特林机枪，有那个一做就超猛。但是他们都不卡弹啊，不知为何电影的加特林总是不卡弹，特别是敌人的。嗯，哎呀，看来是这家伙的进不去。啊，哎呀，我好像有解方了。等一下哦，啊，这个解方应该要从这里改啊。安娜，这一个，好，再重开一次吧。还好，这是大家都有发生的问题，大家都有发生过的问题就会有解方。Save， 应该是可以的吧。Don't worry， 应该可以，希望。因为有人有发生跟我一样的问题，他说会有无限读取的问题。他说他坐在电脑前面坐了30分钟，看读取画面都没有进去，然后就有人回他要改数值，要改设定档。大家都卡在 Doctor 那边。因为这一片是目前那个 Xbox 360模拟器里面运行最好的一片。AC6 我是很想跑，但是 AC6 就是他如果要跑，还要牺牲很多东西。还要牺牲那个剧情动画，那些全部都要牺牲掉。就是你真的只能够去跑飞机，只能跑飞机，你只能开飞机到处跑。啊，它那些剧情动画是没有办法呈现。对于剧情党的我来说，这无疑是一个非常大的打击。
And I can tell you with no uncertainty that miracle cures are no laughing matter. I bid you good day, sir. Oh, Mr. Marston, good to see you. How have you been keeping?
I'm well, Mr.
West Dickens. Nigel.
AC7 我已经玩了啊，我那个就是因为已经玩过了，所以还好。
At your service.
At my service.
At everyone's service. At the service of science, of knowledge, of life.
How are your wounds?
Much, much better. But then they would be.
Would be?
I know a cure for all ailments, Mr. Marston.
Ah, I'm sure you do. And I'm sure for just $2 an ounce, I could live forever.
Oh, but for you, sir, I do a bulk discount rate.
没有，我 AC7 没有干直播，我 AC7 是直接播动画的，
That's a lot of
直接播影片。
Give it up, old man.
That's Mr. West Dickens to you, boy.
Give it up, old man.
Listen, Marston, I'm broke, but this stuff is good. It works. I need a healthy young man like you. Come along, let's ride over to my newest customer at Ridgewood, and I'll explain while we go.
Okay.
To Ridgewood Farm, the sick and needy await us. Oh, the life of a wandering saver of souls.
I heard about you, Mr. West Dickens.
And I about you, John Marston.
Hoodwinking the weak, gullible out of their hard-earned money.
My dear boy, it is you who is gullible, if I may be so bold, for heeding such ill-informed scuttlebutt.
You're as full of wind as a horse with a colic.
I have been blessed with the gift of language, and for that I will not apologize. But the West Dickens elixirs themselves, my thousands of happy customers attest to that.
Those men trying to kill you didn't look so happy.
Skepticism is the bastard child of progress, John.
对，我开发出一个 RPG 游戏的东
If
西
my
啊。
comic is such a sham, how do you explain the fine battle in which you find me? Last time you saw me, I was knocking at death's door.
You should thank the doctor for that. I reckon you were acting it up worse than it was.
Act I can, John. A more convincing Othello there has never been, and so shall you. Fair Iago or Cassio, mate.
I don't like the sound of this.
Showmanship, John. The flourish. The bow. We are operating in a competitive marketplace. Our product must stand out.
And how does this involve me?
We're going to use your God-given talents to be our
我该不要当他的白老
I'm
鼠？
really starting to regret this.
Get back on the road! We'll have nothing left by the time we get to Ridgewood. I'll drop you off at the outskirts of Ridgewood. That way, it won't look like we came together. Once I'm set up, saunter nonchalantly into the cloud that is sure to be formed. Eventually, I will call you up to
他
try
卖
my
的应该是鸦片。
After extolling the virtues, I will have you perform a few feats of wonder to amaze and impress the paid public.
Such as?
Oh, nothing out of the ordinary for a man in your line of work, I assure you. For the love of God, try to stay on the road. Best you alight here, dear boy, so no one sees us arriving together. I'll see you there. Be ready to enchant the crowd. 里奇伍德农场好熟哦，好像在哪边看过。会摔车啊，会摔车。 Friends, hard-working
真的是舍
souls
友。
of Chola Springs, gather round, gather round. Do you suffer from rheumatism, lumbago, acute chronic sciatic, neurologic, or inflammatory pain? Well, I represent the only company that makes the genuine article that
然后
cures
瞬间又聚了这么多人。
neuralgia, earache, toothaches, backache, swelling, sprains, sore chests, swelling of the throats, contracted cords and muscles, anxieties and ravaged nerves, stiff joints, wrenches, dislocations, cuts
他
and
卖的也
bruises,
太好用了吧
and it adds vitality and
完全什么都能用。
But can you prove it, old man? Oh, I'm sure there's some customer here who could prove the qualities of it by taking a drink right now. You, sir, come up here. Step right up. That's the spirit. Ladies and gentlemen, pay close attention. This poor, wretched volunteer, entirely unknown to me, will demonstrate the effects of Dr. West Dickens' own patent tonic. Be you a cowpoke or athlete, this miraculous elixir developed with the wisdom of the East keeps the muscles supple and relaxes the cords. It loosens the joints and gives a feeling of youth and vigor to the whole system. Not possible, I hear you say. Well, doubt no longer. Faith can move mountains, but I ask not for faith. I am a man of science, and today science will be vindicated. 该不会就是子弹时间吧？他喝下去之后，眼力大大增加了。That's right, it is. You heard him. What a good sport you are, sir. Now gaze over yonder at that porch. If you squint, you may just be able to make out the skull that's hanging there. Go ahead, friend. Shoot that skull and demonstrate the
你已经
miraculous
有不可思议的视
eyesight
力
you now。possess. Shoot it now, my friend, while the remarkable, the eyesight of an eagle, granted by imbibing Dr. West Dickens' own patent tonic.
Anybody can make that shot. This man is a fraud. If your eyes so
哎，
damn
有个
sharp,
长得很
I
像
can
道
try to
奇
shoot
的
my。hat out of the air.
My friends, our test case has been challenged to shoot
如果我把它
the
毙了，
gentleman's
是不
hat
是
out of the sky
又是一个
above
新的
our
故
heads?
事啊？
You can fool these people, but you ain't fooling me. Right. Let's just see how sharp you is with a moving target.
Steady yourself, stranger.
哎，
You ready to get embarrassed again?
Have you ever seen such
没有
a
真的开启子弹时间了。
power of the elixir plucked out of the
他的药好
sky?
神哦。
Hey! What? You think you can put a hole in a man's hat and just walk away, do you? Hey, it don't work like that around here, mister. Come on! Are you a man or not?
A challenge of battle has been offered to our
还要打
volunteers.
架？
Let the battle commence!
I've had about enough of you.
Can you believe your eyes?
Hit me, pal. Hit me.
There it is, skeptics and dissenters, irrefutable proof. Do not let this opportunity pass you by.
Look, he's over there. Go get him.
This ends now.
Watch out, he's got a gun.
Who the hell do you think you are? You ain't leaving here alive.
Marvelous shot, dear boy. The kind of deadly accuracy that can only be afforded by the West Dickens elixir.
这个表演已经成功到一个爆炸了。
Hey, where are you going?
I want a bottle. Get me a bottle, please. One of them right here.
No harm in trying one bottle, I suppose.
Well, I think that went kind of well, don't you?
I'm just glad that my normal job involves either chasing after cattle or murderers. Not the likes of you, mister.
Don't be like that.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to say my goodbyes, head on back to the real world.
Wait, sir. I've been thinking about your predicament, and I think I may have an idea. I've been thinking I could be your cunning Odysseus. Beware of the Greeks burying gifts, sir. Williamson had better beware. We will make them into Trojans.
I don't rightly get you.
I want you to go and see my old friend Seth. He can come across as a little curious, but I'm sure you two will get on. He's most often found at Coots Chapel. He's very devout.
Why see him?
但是他也不算诈骗啊，因为确实会觉醒
Get
能
those
力啊。
gates to open for you, and you can walk
他
right
确
in,
实能
just
力
like
觉
in
醒。
Homer's great Trojan yarn.
Howdy.
可租财产。
Come on.
.所以存档点还要买的。
Faster!
Come on.
目前模拟的感觉其实还蛮良好的，游戏运行正常。虽然刚刚有遇到一个 bug， 但是也马上就解掉了。晚安晚安。哇，你是本日最拼的，阿燕也没有你拼啊。
What are you waiting for? Climb aboard. Down, partner.
啊！我不是故意的，我不是故意的。啊，还有我要自己跑过去了。阿燕是加班王啊！我刚刚只按了一下 Y 啊，一下 Y 跟长按 Y 依然有这样的差别。赎罪券。
Well, excuse me, sir. We have to get them people off that land.
Here's my fine.
I hope this is adequate penance for your acts.
You'll believe anything I say because I'm no.
OK， 我又是善人了。
Well, hello, Mr. Marston. How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Did you meet my
怎么
father?
有点像英文课
John
本？
Marston, this is my father, Drew McFarland.
英文课本第一课。
Pleasure to meet you,
I
Mr.
am fine,
Marston.
thank you. And you?
Please. So, my daughter informs me that you're here on some secret mission to remove some undesirables from the county.
Something like that. I'm grateful for the hospitality, sir.
Well, you know, we've lived here for 30 years now. Came here from the east. The land had never been settled. For 10 years, we fought the Indians. Tough men. And we had outlaws, and we had drought, and we had smallpox, terrible winters, cholera. I buried more of my children than I raised.
Sorry to hear that, sir.
I've seen strong men wither and die under that unforgiving sun. That whole herds of cattle take sick and die. But I've never once doubted my life here.
No, sir.
When I hear about this so-called federal government sending out agents to covertly murder and control people, then I start to worry. I mean, yeah, all right, Williamson is a menace, and men like him are the plague. But isn't a government agent a worse menace? And all that symbolizes, I mean.
You may be right, sir.
Well, you're a brave man. You're always gonna be welcome here. But you tell your friends out east that we don't want to live like that out here. And sneaking around and spying and secret missions. Right? It's preposterous.
Trust me, sir. I agree with you.
Good. Good. Well, we won't insult you any further. Come on, Bonnie, we got things to do.
Mr. Marston, do you want to join us? It's Daddy's favorite pastime. Apart from political discourse, that is.
What is?
Breaking in horses. Come on. I hear you're a pretty decent rider. For a city dweller, that is.
You're gonna need this, Mr. Marston. Right, now you got some rope on your belt. Let's see if we can't wrangle some horses. The world keeps turning. Time to get busy.
Come on!
You sure have some interesting theories on what the government's doing, sir.
They ain't theories, Mr. Marston. I saw
他
the
就会成为
telegram
上流
Marshall
社
got
会
from。Blackwater. It ain't exactly a state secret that sent you.
Well, is he wrong? I saw those men from the train.
The government can go to hell if you ask me. Those sons of bitches would steal a coin off a dead man's eyes.
Mr. Marston!
He's right. Now, I don't know much about politics,
Please, Paul, can we just enjoy
but I
the
know
ride?
we're only as free as they say we are. Power's like a drink. The more you have, the more you want. And there's few men who can handle it.
There's certain things in this country a woman could do much better, if you ask me.
I ain't gonna argue with that, Miss McFarland.
There's the horses! Get that lasso ready!
Come on, let's rope one.
Giddy up!
You gonna use that rope or not?
Let's go!
Come on, don't be afraid of that lasso. That's it. Keep hold of it now.
Oh, there!
That's it!
Hold the flag for me!
Come on, let's go.
Come on, come on, come on!
Try not to spook him too much!
Boy. Take it slow
That's
now.
it! Don't give up!
Nearly there!
Show me what you got, boy.
Keep at it, Mr. Marston!
Calm down now!
Come on in, cowboy.
Oh.
Tame one!
哦，
Throw that damn rope, Marston. Come on.
You'll have this in no time!
Come on! Come on! Nearly
You're
got
doing
it!
fine!
Whoa! Relax now! You're mine now! Relax!
我记得2代就没有这么驯服马没有这么累，这是1代专属的。
That wasn't so bad.
Look at that. We'll make a cowboy out of you yet. Let me take it from here. You get back on your own horse. I think that's as effectivity for an old-timer like me. I'll take this one back to the ranch. See you later.
Come on, Mr. Marston. Let's rope another one.
Yeah.
What are you waiting for? You haven't gone all day. Hang on to him. All yours. Hop on and show him who's boss. That's it. Lead with him.
Almost got you. Easy there.
Whoa.
Relax now. Nearly there. I got you. Come on, baby. Calm down.
Easy now. You got him eating out of your hand. Nice work. I think that'll do it for today. Let's get back to the ranch.
Yeah! I like your father.
I'm glad. He's quite a character.
You have a good life here. The life I want. For me and my family, I mean.
We don't have a lot anymore.
You have enough. It's one that gets so many folks in trouble.
It'll sap your spirit and make you poor. But it's straight. And it's decent.
There's no better night's sleep than after an honest day's work.
It's no wonder you look so tired then.
Some deck must be shy of Joker, Miss McFarland.
Who'd have thought you'd be such a natural at busting
不过我觉得
Morocco?
驯马的这个过程
I think you could be a fine
1代这个
rancher
比
one
较
day.
好了。
If you can bear to stop killing people for a living.
Sure.
Gee up!
简单扼要。
Well done, Mr. Marston. These are fine horses.
Hey, Bonnie. Amos was saying some horses been spotted somewhere outside of Armadillo.
Let's go, Mr. Marston. We can really do with those horses. Come on, Mr. Marston. Let's head for Armadillo.
You never did tell me why you were never married. Aside from the snobbery, that is.
You sure ask a lot.
I'm just surprised, that's all. You must have been quite a catch.
The fact that you're talking in the past says it all.
No, that's not what I mean. You must have had some suitors, that's all I'm saying.
Some, I suppose. Here and there. A ranch in the middle of Hennigan's Stead ain't really the place to find a husband. Amos, he's a little, well, you know, countrified.
Where'd you get your airs and graces, Miss McFarland?
From a couple of cheap governesses Pa hired to save us from being savages. I'd like to talk about more than just cattle and chickens sometimes, that's all. And after my brother left, it was up to me to become the man of the ranch. He'd never admit it, but my pa's a lot frailer than he looks.
You're worth 2 of any man I know, miss.
I'll try to take that as a compliment.
谁结婚？会报到谁结婚的
In
消
many
息？
ways, my wife is kind of like you, Miss McFarland.
Is that so?
She's always been a woman in a man's world.
You don't talk about her very much.
It's kind of painful, but she's never far from my thoughts.
There's my boys.
所以他有
Come
对
on,
象
Mr. Marston.
还是要等约翰离开这里？
Let's
有
drive
人
them
跟
up
在我
the
们后面
canyon。where it narrows. We'll trap them there. Wait for my signal, and don't let those horses out of your sight.
Right you are, miss. Easy.
Looks like we got the lot of them. What magnificent animals they are. Hey, the medallion's getting away. Chase him down and bring him back. Get after him.
Yeah! Fast!
他这一代应该也有传说中的马匹吧？
Come on! Whoa! Come on! Come on! Come on! Easy there. Almost got you. Whoa, shit! I got you now. Whoa! Relax now. Come on. Come on. Nearly got you. Whoa there. Calm yourself now. There. Yeah!
Thanks for your help today, Mr. Marston. We got some fine horses. You know, why don't you
啊
keep，that
天启
stallion
是
at
骑
your
士
own?
的传说
As a
马
thank you
匹。
from all of us.
Thank you, ma'am. He's a fine animal.
Thank 哇，目前才完成12.9%。
Faster! Come on! Let's go!
你看这个晚上的景致多美啊！ 才刚讲完就乌云密布了。
Get away from me!
Pardon me.
I've never known a place to live up to its name more than King's Landing.
Now you know I don't read her that different.
好，到此为止。啊，不错不错不错。看样子这个可以玩到完了。而且画面还可以再强化一点，还有强化的空间啊。好，先到这里了。晚安，晚安。
I need to lie down a minute. I heard you used to be a duke in England. Well, I'll be.